Hello, welcome to the Cup Night channel. Today I will be doing a reading for Capricorn for the month of April in 2025. Yesterday, early in the morning, we just went through the full moon eclipse in Virgo. So these are, very interesting times for all of us. I'm excited to see what this reading has in store for you today. So thank you for being here with me. Let's get into it. I'm going to be doing an elemental tarot reading. We've got fire, water, air, earth. They're arranged according to the cardinal zodiac signs. So we have Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, you. So we'll pay extra special attention to this position for you. I'm going to draw one card for each element to start us off. Alright, so for fire, we've got the Two of Wands. Water, we've got the Moon. For air, we've got the Knight of Cups. And for earth, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, great. It looks like we're off to a good start here. Underneath, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it seems like this will be a really balanced period so far for you. We've got this kind of underneath all of the elemental portion of this reading so far. Now I will draw some cards from the Waite Smith Rider Tarot deck. This will show us how we are moving through the month of April through these elemental energies. Okay. Alright, Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Strength. And underneath, Four of Pentacles. Wow, so you got the Two and the Four of Pentacles underneath this whole reading. Very stable, very balanced energy. Yeah, that's wonderful, Capricorn. So give me a minute just to look at all the cards here, see what we're working with. Okay, so elementally I see a lot of water. We've got the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. And then I'm seeing a lot of earth as well. In the Strength card you can see a lot of earth symbolism here. I kind of read this as, she is kind of taming this fiery Leo energy here. And I see this figure as Virgo, so a very earthly energy, kind of like controlling that fiery spirit, a good blend producing the strength you see. So yeah, and then you have Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So something is coming to a culmination for sure as we have all of these energies kind of moving up to this Ten of Pentacles up here, and you can see that is like it's material wealth or great material outcomes. So whatever that means to you, it doesn't have to be finances, but it could also be like your home life, could be an object that you value that maybe you're finally getting, or something along those lines. But something's coming to a culmination here throughout the month of April. And underneath it all, you've got the Moon, and down here in the water element, and your emotional, spiritual energy. So that's fantastic because, the Moon has, it controls the water on the earth, the tides, and pretty much everything that has water in it. The Moon has a very strong influence on it. So to me, this is less about confusion and more about kind of that balancing, that ability to work with the push and the pull of your feelings and things going on inside you throughout this time, which is wonderful. And I think that's reflected here in the path from the beginning to the end. So we're starting off with the Two of Wands in the fire element. coming out of March going into April, it seems like you're really in control. You've got some fiery energy kind of guiding you. You might have just recently completed something and now you're looking at, what comes next. There's some celebration happening here with the Three of Cups. You can see they're all raising a cup together, celebrating. They've got this harvest at their feet and they're dancing. It's a great time. Now in the center of it all, you've got the Eight of Cups. So something is being left behind. And that could be, due to just the fact that it's complete. All the water has been drunk from the cups. There's nothing left here. It's time to go on to the next step. And it seems like, given that you're starting off in such a good position here, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a sad thing. It's just sometimes it's time to move on to the next thing. I think that's really what that's saying here is there is, like I said, kind of a culmination happening, and it's time to move on into the future. And you can rely on that strength that will be present during this time for you to really help push you forward. And it's leading us here into the air element, things yet to be, physically kind of brought in, but are the energies that are just kind of floating out there. You've got the Knight of Cups, that's, that like passionate, creative spirit kind of coming in. And this could be an actual person in your life. This could represent you as well. Maybe you have some ideas that are coming to you that you can really start to plan for and start to bring them into your reality. So it definitely, what I'm getting from this for you, Capricorn, is that there's a culmination happening and there's a celebration, a realization that something has ended, and then kind of this thought process of, well, what comes next? What's out there? What can I start working on now? And I mean, this is probably, it is the most stable reading I've had for all of the signs so far around this full moon eclipse in Virgo, so that's wonderful to see. So let's get some advice. I'm going to draw 2 cards from the Thoth Tarot deck here, and then I'll also draw 2 cards from the Tree of Life Oracle deck to support these, just to give us a better picture of what the advice is. Alright, so for your private life, we've got the Tower, and for your public life, we've got the Princess of Cups. Alright, and then we have the 24th Path of Death. These go really well together. And got the 4th Sephiroth, Hesed, Mercy. Okay. So let's look at your private life advice here. You've got the 24th Path associated with the Death card in the tarot. It says grief, rebirth, transformation. You have the Tower, and then these are kind of flanking the Moon. But really with these, I'm kind of being drawn to this Eight of Cups energy here, these 2 cards. So I think the advice is kind of centering around those. Obviously, when we're walking away from stuff, there might be some grief associated with it. It's a time of transformation because you're leaving one thing and heading off to the next. The Tower moment is really that like moment of all the old structures that we had in our life previously are just being completely eradicated. Something is being cleared out so something new can come in, kind of like we were saying here. So I think the advice here is that you just got to embrace that next step, and really tune into your feelings and your emotions to help guide you through that process. Doesn't necessarily have to be a difficult or painful thing, but it could be, Change is not always everybody's favorite thing. It can be very challenging sometimes, so really rely on that inner balance you have, that tuning into this moon energy. And then for your public life, we have Hesed, Sephiroth of Mercy, and then the Princess of Cups. You can see this says abundance, gratitude, big ideas. I think that's really reflected here in the Ten of Pentacles. As the card, one of the cards in the tarot of abundance and gratitude and things coming to an end. You can see this has got the sign of Jupiter up here, kind of reinforcing that idea. And then the Princess of Cups, this is that kind of youthful inner feeling that's coming out here. You know, you can see she's got this turtle here offered on top of this shell. She's got this graceful swan at the crown of her head. Just very emotional, creative, spiritual energy there. So I think the advice here is to just, once again, be really in tune with those new feelings that are coming in for you during this time, especially through an ending of something beautiful. And have, you know, practice gratitude. Here it says right here, you know, abundance and gratitude and big ideas. I mean, those are the three, I would say those three words really sum up this whole reading here. You know, being grateful for something that you've completed, being grateful for the abundance that's brought into your life, and then those big ideas that are coming in. So yeah, just be aware of that. Express that to the people in your life, especially if those people were involved in whatever this culmination is. Share those inner feelings that you have. Okay, I think that's it for the message, Capricorn. Thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, comment if you have something to share, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I hope you have a wonderful April, and take care.